Okay. So Jyoti is our next guest speaker ready, available? Welcome, Mr. Venkat. Can you hear me?
Yeah, you're right. Am I audible?
Yeah.
Cover.
You are
Yeah,
perfect.
yeah. Thank you.
So we just finished 4 sessions. Okay. Very interesting insights. I would like to welcome Mr. Venkat, and let me give a quick round of introduction. So Venkat Bobbili is talking about governing AI in the boardroom imperative. So that is the topic. So Dr. Venkat is a human-centric AI leader and trusted advisor, helping enterprises scale AI with governance, security, and measurable return on investments. So he works at intersection of AI strategy, enterprise architecture, and responsible innovation. His focus is enabling organizations to adopt AI at a scale while ensuring trust, resilience, and regulatory readiness. So thank you, Dr. Venkat. Over to you. Yeah. Hmm.
Hi everyone. Jyoti, can you bring up the slides? Next slide. Okay. So hello everyone. So because welcome to this session for the governing AI, the boardroom imperative. So the imperative is in an AI era. So the AI is reshapes every industry. Effective oversight is no longer as an optional or afterthought. It is a core fiduciary duty. Today, we will explore why boards must act now and what practical steps to take and how to balance innovation with responsibility. Let's dive in. Next slide. So, why AI governance matters now? As you see, so we will explore. So, what is the need for the AI governance? If I don't have the AI governance for my generative and AI, agentic AI system, what will happen? So, as I mentioned in the previous also, AI is no longer experimental. It is core to strategy. Surveys shows most boards now allocate. So suppose when you take the example, I will explain about the image. So AI is transferring business models. Suppose it is like risks and competitive advantage. When you take these, because we have the regulatory pressures like NIST ARMF, ISO 42001 and 27001, and as well as the EUAA Act. EUAA Act is implementing from the August 2nd, 2026 onwards, and also other emerging global rules. Now boards that ignore, because so most probably the main problem is boards are not prepared, but they are ignoring the AI governance phase. So if they ignore the AI governance, what is the imperative means, like they need to face legal, reputational, and financial risks. So what is the opportunity we have? So AI can drive unprecedented value if governed wisely. If I don't, because if I don't, suppose my system is not comply with the AI governance framework or the regulatory framework, then what will happen? So so we need to the organization need to attract the face the legal, reputational, and financial risks. Next slide, please. Okay, so in this, suppose we need to do like the boards, what fiduciary duty in the AI era is, because we need to take care about the, there are four, like when you see the diagram in the right side, we have the loyalty, care, prudence, and good faith. So these four pillars will balance the opportunity and the risk. So the main duty of the care is like understand AI's impact on the company. Suppose if you are onboarding AI system into your company, so what is the value and as well as the impact on the company. That is the main purpose of the duty of care. When you see the loyalty, so act in the best interest of the stakeholders, because in every organization will have the internal stakeholders and as well as the external stakeholders. So the loyalty, because so AI will give you the loyalty. Then next is the oversight responsibility. This is main thing, because when you onboard system and developing the AI use cases, then oversight is always required. Oversight means like human in the loop, collaboration frameworks, human in the loop, human on the loop, human out of the loop. These are the things, collaborative frameworks, you can say, because in future human brains and machine brains work together. That intelligence is called as the co-intelligence. So in that case, now we need to monitor strategy, risk, and ethics. That is the oversight responsibility. So we are moving from awareness to literacy and active governance. Next slide, please. Okay. So every organization I wanted to implement AI. The thing is that now, okay, we can simply like onboard the AI system, generative and agentic AI, multi-agent systems, and robotic process automations. So the thing is that no, okay, we onboarded the system. Suppose if the people inside the enterprise or the organization, they don't have any AI literacy, then there is no use, right? That is a AI debt, like a technical debt. So the thing is that now we need to do the like we need to build the AI literacy across the organization once we onboard the AI system. So we need to like schedule regular AI tech-ins and expert briefings, because we need to invite the AI expertise and experts to briefing the employees. Ensure every director understands core concepts, generative AI, agents, and risk. Because the director should, the boardroom should understand about the basic core concepts. How can we leverage to solve our business problems? Like we need to understand about the generative AI, multi-agent system, and autonomous systems and risks. So once you are increasing the like intelligent artificial intelligence level from agents, generative agents, agentic agents, multi-agent, and autonomous agents, then what happens to the risk is compoundingly increasing. That is the main thing we need to concentrate. Okay, no need to become a coders. Focus on asking the right question, because now here now when we are dealing with the artificial intelligence, we no need to be as a like a expect uh, coders, because now when you see the cloud also introduced cloud code, so that will do the everything, almost like 70% work from end to end. Only 20% human in the loop is required, or human oversight is required. So better to ask like to get the more insights or the questions from the stakeholders to provide the best solutions by leveraging the artificial intelligence. Leverage internal and external resources for ongoing education. So these are all the like four main areas, so to take up to like improve the AI literacy in the organization. Next slide, please. So, what is the strategic oversight of AI? So, because uh, we need to like we need to have the like strategic alignment between AI initiatives and business goals. So that we need to take care, because in the diagram on the right side, it is indicating what are all the AI initiatives we are taking care, and how to map with the business goals. So the central layer is the strategic alignment that should be there. So align AI strategy with overall corporate strategy, not like individual department, entire enterprise level, enterprise AI strategy we need to develop. Assess how AI impacts business models, workforce, and markets. This is very, very, very important. So once you onboard AI systems, then how it will impact your business models, workforce, how it is impacting. Because so I onboarded the like AI systems into my organization, then how it is impacting, whether can I improve the productivity of the employee by leveraging these AI skills or not, how it is impacting the markets also. Evaluate capital allocation for AI investments. So we need to like invest more money into the like capital allocation. Set clear success metrics and review progress regularly. So these are the things. So we need to strategically alignment between the AI strategies and business goals will definitely give you the return on investment on the AI returns. Next slide, please. Okay. So, because once you onboard the AI systems, so first of all, we need to understand, because the every employee in the organization, they're using the AI systems, right? They're developing the AI agents, multi-agent systems, or the autonomous agent systems. Then what happens now? So once you are implementing AI use cases, we need to identify and managing the AI risks, like identify and mitigating the AI risk, you can say. So we need to do the maturity assessment on the existing applications and as well as the AI systems, that is enterprise wide. And we need to classify use cases by risk level. Risk levels will be different: high, medium, and low. Because so governance frameworks, we will always look into this risk level only. Suppose if you are using the AI system for an high stake decision system, then if that system don't comply with the AI governance frameworks and the regulatory frameworks, then that organization may attract the legality fines and regulatory brand reputation and all. So how to address these key risks? We need to check for the systems. So bias, hallucination, data privacy, any data leakage, cyber security. Cyber security means is different. Cyber security is for the like legacy application system security, but for AI systems we need to do the AI red teaming. This is the one of the new technology, to test your AI system for security. There no, we will be having using the OWASP techniques and MIT RE Atlas techniques, tactics, techniques, and processes. So we will do the all kind of TTPs to test your system, whether your test how your prompt is responding to you. So because in the 2 months back, there was incident happened in India. So for the Grok LLM, right, and everybody knows about this one. So whenever the users are giving a prompt by giving one woman image, and the prompt, the user is trying to say that no, so the nudity of he is asking for the LLM, the Grok LLM, saying that no, I need the remove the the clothes like in the image. So it is doing that one. So this is the problem for the LLM that time. So almost our Indian government is compliant with the Grok system. Then they implemented this the prompt. Whenever we are giving just such kind of prompt, suppose if you try that prompt, then the system is saying that no, please try any another prompt. I cannot serve these kind of prompt requests, like that. Integrate AI risk into the enterprise risk management, ERM, model review and monitoring, validating. These kind of things we need to do. We need to identify the risk, AI risk, and how to manage or how to mitigate those risks by having the by testing the maturity assessments, risk assessments, and AI red teaming, and cyber security and information security. These kind of the methodologies we need to use to address your key risks. Next slide, please. Okay. So here, because now we are talking about this is a very important thing. So what are all the human centric AI principles we need to this is like one of the kind of framework every organization is following. The first one, fairness and non-discrimination. So in that no, so we need to, it will ensure the equitable outcomes for everyone. Suppose there is no discrimination, so based on the caste or gender or religion or irrespective of the country also. So that is the one of the thing we need to use. The below there are the different kind of the key activities we need to do to ensure equitable outcomes for everyone in the case of fairness and non-discrimination. So second pillar is the transparency and the explainability. This I will explain very clearly. Clear and understanding AI decision making. Suppose I developed one AI system. So inside AI system, I may use the one algorithm, right? So everybody need to suppose if that chatbot is deployed into the public uses, then I wanted to see the like what is the logic, model logic or algorithm logic inside this. We need to understand and interpret the model. So that is the transparency and explainability. If no model is explaining this transparency and explainability, then that system is called as the black box. So we should not use the black boxes. We always use the responsible AI models. Those are called the glass box. Glass box will follow all the responsible AI governance principles. Okay. Then privacy and data protection. This is very important because when you are dealing with the AI systems or generative or agentic AI systems, so we should follow the regulatory compliances. My data should not be leaked because suppose if my data, if my one of the AI system is touching my data source system, which is of the like P2 data, personal identifiable information, and as well as the HIPAA compliance we need to follow, and GDPR compliance, those kind of things we need to follow for the to protect your data. So human oversight and control for high stakes systems, we need to always don't depend upon the machine decision making. Always you need to human oversight will be there. That is called as the human in the loop, HITL. That loop should be there. We need to validate the output coming from the AI system, and then only we can take the decisions. So that is the always required. That is the co-intelligence. System will take the decision based on the data. Then we will review the output, assess the output, whether the system is following correctly or not. Then that is called as the co-intelligence. Our work is now almost 99% of work done by the AI system, but 1% is very critical. There no our human intervention should be there. That is called as the human oversight. Next is societal and environmental impact. Suppose we need to see about the how responsibility. So we need to see privacy, security, accountability, transparency. So we need to make sure that so no AI system should impact the person or the society. That is the main goal. So the below are the kind of activities we need to apply onto the system. Now, security and resilience. This is very important. Robust AI system because no. So just now I told you in the previous slide, we are using the to test the AI system. We are using the AI red teaming, right? AI red teaming will test your security like jailbreaking, prompt injection, those kind of things. We will test your system for the trustworthy, whether your system is trustworthy system or not. So this when you are implement these kind of 6 layers across your AI system by leveraging the governance workflows and the tools, so then this is the one of the good thing. Any questions? Okay, next slide, please. Yeah. Governance structures and accountability. Suppose when when you are developing the frameworks, we need to do the governance structures and accountability. Decide where oversight sits. So we need to decide full board, audit or risk committee, or new AI subcommittee. We need to frame your governance committees like full governance committee and audit or risk committee or a new AI subcommittee. So and we need to clearly map the clear ownership, like appoint a clear ownership means maybe chief AI officer or equivalent. So we need to assign the roles like board versus the management responsibilities and create a cross-functional AI governance council. So this is the one of the thing. On the right hand side, we will see the what is the AI governance org chart options. Full board oversight, audit and risk committees, and dedicated AI committees, and chief AI officer. So this is the like governance structure and accountability. Next slide, please. Yeah. This is very important. Regulatory landscape and global considerations. So this is the one of the like how across the globe global AI regulations maps are going on. So I will provide the link. This is like this one is the so in which country or the which region across the countries following the governance frameworks and the standards and regulatory frameworks. Next slide, please. So what is the call to action? Because no, so we need to always boardrooms always like need to concentrate on the conduct and a maturity and risk assessment. That is the primary thing. Then based on that, we need to like, because what is the purpose of the a maturity and risk assessment? The thing is that now we will get the like what is the maturity level inside the organization. If it is low, then we need to improve from low to medium and high. Like that we need to plan your AI strategy plan. Build board AI literacy program, and embed AI governance into the board agendas and charters. Next is the approve ethical AI principle and risk frameworks. Just now we discussed about the 6 layers, right? The responsible AI governance framework. So we need to approve those things and review progress quarterly, because the governance part, AI systems are very smart. Because if you are doing, suppose if you are implementing governance, risk assessment and maturity, then today we done all these things, so we know that our there is no problem in the because my risk assessment is very like it is very high, then I no need to take care anything, and we can calmly working on other areas. And after 2 months or 3 months we'll come back, and if you do the same assessment, then your risk assessment will be very high. So because so the models will be doing internally by collecting the data on their own. So the problem is that we need to do the continuous compliance monitorings and dashboards we need to generate, and we need to watch very closely with the AI systems day every day. So we need to develop the like real-time dashboards to see all these things, and review progress quarterly or monthly. That is the one of the thing. The future belongs to boards that govern AI proactively. So this is the one of the takeaway for this session. Thank you all. If you have any questions, I am happy to answer. So here, governance without ethics is compliance theater. Ethics without compliance is wishful thinking. You need both, and you need to start.
Mhm. Are you done, sir?
Yes, sir.
I think it's very important topic. The compliance with the AI is very limited. People have a very limited understanding of it. Okay,
Yes, yes,
and it is very important and also very critical. Okay,
yes,
so how does that now the organizations? I know the very large organizations have their own things in place and they are doing it all required things. What about the mid-tier companies, Venkat Garu? So how is that happening now? Mhm.
yeah. Mid-tier companies also, because we need to concentrate. We will not start with the very enterprise level governance tools, because if you are going for IBM governance tool, what's the next Go tool? It is
Mhm.
very costly. So maybe we need to do like first we need to do the risk assessment, maturity assessment. First we need to identify. So
Mhm.
like your risk level, if it is very low, then we need to give the some plan for them how to increase from low to medium. So
Mhm.
what is the strategy plan, development plan for that? Next is risk assessment, that is one. Maturity assessment. Maturity assessment for the suppose they are using like 10 AI systems, then what is the maturity of the AI systems? Okay, they are following the governance or not, we need to check everything. And we need to the one more thing, so before going to the governance frameworks, they need to develop the enterprise AI operating model. AI operating model is very important.
That
That
is
is the
very important.
prerequisite. Operating model, how we are administrating your
Mhm.
AI systems, that is the
Mhm.
operating how you are operating.
Mhm.
Okay,
Mhm.
then that is the operating model. Once we've done that one, no, operating model, then we can jump into the go for the responsible and governance. That is very much important. But nowadays, no, I think I don't know. In India, so maybe they are also enforcing the responsible AI. And recently, AI summit happened in India in New Delhi, right? In
Mhm.
Bharat Mandapam. So
Correct.
there, no, our Honorable Prime Minister also emphasized the responsible AI framework that is called as MANAV, MANAV. It is like a responsible AI
Mhm.
principles like accountability, bias or fairness, privacy, security, transparency. These are the main inclusiveness also. Like these are the things we need to implement. That is slowly. It is not like we need to
Different.
purchase like a very high costly software. Not like that. Start with very small. Just doing based on Excel sheets. So we need to do the assessment and find out the maturity level accordingly. Then we need to give a plan like 60, 30, 60, 90 days plan. So within 3 months now, we can improve our maturity level.
Mhm.
Maybe one resource, maybe they can do it. Maybe in a consulting firm, they will give the consultancy,
Mhm.
consulting advices, and accordingly, then we can do. So
Mhm.
it's not like a don't worry about because do we need to like purchase any very costly software like what's in a governance? It's not like that. Only
Mhm.
all the companies now they are implementing the responsible AI principle and governance frameworks. That's it. Very simple. Very simple.
Great, sir. Now, Venkat, Dr. Venkat, there are some standard questions everybody have. Like I
Yes.
think I will ask also.
Yeah. Yeah. No problem. No.
Because of this AI transformations, so the fundamental shift is taking to the new generation models and also the business models. So, what is your advice for the employees, whether it could be fresh graduate or existing employees or something or seniors? And what is your advice for the companies of mid-size companies?
Yeah.
Larger companies, I don't ask because they have their own strengths. Okay, so mid-size and smaller organizations, the employees, and then companies. What is your
Yeah.
advice for
There
them?
are two. There are two things. One is AI adoption and AI literacy. These are the main things. If any organization go for by leveraging to get the benefit from the artificial intelligence systems, then
Mhm.
first of all the enterprise, the management level, the top
Mhm.
leadership, they need to go for the AI adoption. Okay, I need to use. I wanted to use because if they are doing some development company, I wanted
Mhm.
to use the cloud code, one of the recent product. So if
Mhm.
you are having the cloud code, no, almost 80% will be done by machine only. Only
Correct.
20% human voice side is there. So that adoption, if the boardroom is taken, the decision, the investment, then it will come to that one. So once it is onboarded into the system, then we need to use the system, right? We need to consume the cloud code, right? Then AI literacy into comes into picture. So all managers or the developers or any employees, they need to upskill their skills in AI. That is the AI literacy is a must.
AI,
Adoption will be taken care by the management level at the top level,
AI
small
literacy
person.
and AI adoption.
Yeah, these are the main two things. That's it. This is like no rocket science. Only these two things are the
Mhm.
main things. Yeah,
Fantastic. So, the basically, the employees must must
yeah,
go for AI literacy first
yeah.
and start using.
One more beauty part is no. So people are saying that people are afraid to go for AI learning. It is very easy.
Mhm.
It is not that so hard. Earlier days, no, if one developer need to write any code, no, Java code and all, for
Mhm.
one page they need to write 100 lines or
Mhm.
200 lines, right?
Mhm.
But now we have the automated tools from AI. It will do because no, whenever you saw some of the like products in the market. So earlier days, no, we need to do the sprint planning, right? And we need to
Correct.
write the epics,
Agile.
user stories, and themes and everything, right?
Correct. Correct.
So when you are giving this entire thing requirements to the cloud code, it will write your user stories, tasks, subtasks, and grouped into epics and themes. Everything that part is done. Next is it will do the sprints also. Then everything end to end. Only 20% human and maybe testing and all. So
Mm-hmm.
that will be there. So that is very easy. We need to understand how the machine is doing. We
How
need
to
to
how to
we need
understand
to
how.
understand. We need to how the machine is doing. When I am giving this input, how the machine is doing. So
Mm-hmm.
whenever you are doing an MRI scanning in the machine, no, when the patient is entered into this one, no, then
Correct.
patient doesn't know what is
I
happening,
know what is going
but doctor knows.
on.
So what kind of data it is collecting when the person is going, like
Yeah.
patient is going.
So this is a
So
good, yeah, this is a good, I will ask this cloud code will also do the same level of optimization for the existing applications based on
yeah,
the. Mhm.
yeah, we can do the enhancement also for
Mhm.
the applications. We can
Mhm.
ask the questions to the cloud
Okay.
saying that
Mhm.
no, this is my problem. Currently, I'm having this application. These are
Mhm.
my bottlenecks or performance issues.
Mhm.
Can you
Mhm.
solve this problem? If you
Mhm.
give that context to the cloud, then
Mhm.
cloud will give you the
Mhm.
answers. These are the recommended. Please follow these steps to improve
Mhm.
the performance of that. Okay? These are the bottlenecks. You can
Mhm.
tackle the bottlenecks by following these kind of steps.
Mhm.
It will give
Mhm.
everything.
Fantastic. Fantastic, sir. So, any final thoughts before we wrap up to the audience? Mhm. Mhm.
Yeah, adoption and literacy is the main thing,
Fantastic.
and
Mhm.
passion.
Mhm.
Passion should be there. It is
Of course.
not very difficult, not difficult to learn upskill AI. It is very easy because I started my career as a database developer, SQL
Mhm.
database developer. After that, I worked on all relational data stores, coding, administration. Then I jumped in the data warehouse. It based on the technology evolution, right? So once RDBMS is hot favorite, then data warehouse, then Ralph Kimball model and all. Then no, by 2010, so the cloud computing emerged into the market. That time I was there for the cloud data architect on all the ecosystems like Azure, AWS, and GCP. Then
Mhm.
this AI comes now. So since that time on, I am starting developing on the ML models and the AI models, predictive models and predictive prescriptive models. Now generative AI system. Generative AI system is the, one of the best model, and we are having the multi-model AI system also in future. The
Mhm.
next maybe
Mhm.
2027. So
Okay.
currently generative AI system it is generating the text, image, and video, right? It will
Correct.
not do this simultaneously. It will
Correct.
not generate a movie at the same
Mhm.
time. But
Correct.
multimodal AI systems will
It will do
generate
it
all the three things at once.
at one side. That's great, sir. Fantastic. And I think very nice insights, Dr. Venkat. So thank you for joining all the way and giving a wonderful lecture. So this is a very intensive and also very focused program, a global AI leadership summit for 3.5 hours, something like that. So thank you very much for joining all the way. Ladies and gentlemen, if you have any questions, please post to Dr. Venkat and he will be happy to answer. And in case if you want to, if you watch it later, just post the questions. We make sure that these questions get answered. So thank you very much, Dr. Venkat. Thank you and have a nice time. Thank you very much.
Thank you all for joining this session.
Okay. Yeah.
Happy AI.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, yeah. Take care. Okay. Yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to thank all the participants for wonderful participation and the involvement in the discussion. So, thank you all speakers. Wonderful lectures. I really enjoyed hearing and moderating the show and organizers. So Jyoti and other team members. So thank you everyone. And the main purpose of this global AI leadership summit is to bridge the gap between the technology and also the leadership, so that they can have a meaningful insights for the people from the meaningful insights how to take the AI journey. And fruiStrategy is the product um, uh, what we are promoting the event. The fruiStrategy is enterprise strategy management solution which help you to do strategy analysis, formulate the strategies, and execute strategies successfully. So this is how. If you would like to know more about fruiStrategy, please feel free to write. And I would like to thank all the speakers once again And I take this as an opportunity to thank you one and all. Thank you very much. Thank you.